Welcome back to the Broadcast. I'm Sean.
Oh, Ryan.
Kevin.
And we are the Parlay Bros. Coming off the Super Bowl. Let's get into that. We also have some golf to talk about, maybe some Olympics. We got all kinds of fun stuff to cover.
So. It was a great weekend. We had the conclusion of the Waste Management. Yep. Super Bowl. Plus the Waste Management going into playoff.
Yeah.
And how crazy was that playoff?
Oh, man. Like going right into the Super Bowl.
Yeah, exactly. And I've never seen before where on the 18th, it's actually a pretty easy hole. Yeah. And the guy just whiffs it off. And then the crowd kind of yelling at him to have to back away and come in. I feel like there should be something that just feels wrong.
I don't know. I think they're going to start making changes to that.
They're going to have to because you don't want that. You know what I mean? That just it kind of puts golf's kind of a gentleman's game, and you got people hooting and hollering and making them.
It's going to make more players not want to play that tournament.
Totally agree. Totally agree.
Because the guy that won Goddard, right? Yeah, Goddard. Before, I forget which hole it was, he had like a 1 or 2% chance of winning.
Yeah, it's insane.
And then all of a sudden, it just kind of changed right there at the end.
Yeah,
crazy.
And so anyways, good playoff was awesome. Then right into the Super Bowl. Super Bowl was pretty fun. I will say though, I missed a lot of props. So I really thought that I thought Seattle would bring a lot of pressure on Drake May, as I mentioned, because Campbell's no good, which he actually didn't look very good. They got 5 sacks in that game, and so we definitely called that right. What we called wrong though is thinking he would dump it off to his tight end. You know what I mean? Hunter Henry did not get any basically nothing. And so I lost that one. And then also, once again, Vegas got me. And so line is 37.5. Bet over. He got 37. So that's half a yard. That half yard will get you.
That's crazy.
And we listen to a lot of this in sports betting, different podcasts, things like that as well. And it was like, it started off at 34.5, 35.5.
Yeah.
And as it got closer to the Super Bowl, it just got bet up, and it was just that 1 yard enough to just be like, nope,
completely crazy. It was actually even crazier. Was the Drake May number was 300 yards. So his line was 300 yards. Almost everybody bet over. First half, he's got like 50 yards. He looked just absolutely terrible.
Really bad, yeah.
And then that fourth quarter, he threw a couple hundred yards. He got to 295.
Oh, my God.
And so they're saying the amount of sweat. It's the thing for 3 quarters, like easiest bet ever. And then the fourth quarter, all they did was throw because they were down. And he was actually completing a lot of throws. And the thing to come within 5 yards of that is like, wow, that's crazy.
Kind of like it reminds me of I think it was your USF prop bet you had years ago.
Yes.
You want to share that one?
Yeah, so it's pretty insane. So I basically bet that they would have to they only had to win like basically if they win like 3 games, I bet them only win like 3 games, right? They basically lose everything until there's 3 games left, and then they won the last 3 games against the hardest teams.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And it's like there's no way. So all the games I was supposed to win, I didn't. You know what I mean? I was like, this is insane that I actually ended up losing this bet.
Yeah. I know that has happened on the other side. I had Utah.
Yes.
The 1 year to win a certain over under, and they lost every like major
easy game they lost.
Like Hawaii, like these terrible teams they lost, and I'm like, oh man, we're so screwed. That was the year that their quarterback quit the team.
Yes,
and then I was like, oh my god, we lost our quarterback. We just lost like Fresno State.
Yep.
Because you looked on the schedule and you're like, that's a guaranteed win. This one's gonna be tough. Then they ended up they beat Oregon twice. Yeah, and then, I mean, it was just such a wild way to win that, but. I only bring that up because it's like there's so many times where you think, oh, this is in the bag.
Yep.
Or we lost it. And like until it's done, you have no idea.
You have no idea. You have no idea. So I thought that was pretty crazy. Also, we made a little on the golf course. We made some Darnold props. We did not get those right, except for your rushing prop of 5 yards. He did hit 5 yards.
No. 6. Right?
Yeah, he had 5.
He had 5.
It was a push. It was a push. It was a push. But yeah, so it was like I said, I wouldn't say it was the most fun Super Bowl. I thought there'd be more action in it type of deal.
It's kind of a meh.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
a lot of field goals, kind of quiet.
Well, the thing was the Rams Seattle game the week prior was so good.
Oh, I know.
That game was so good.
You're right.
And so that to me was like an amazing game. And this game was just like you said, it was just kind of meh, kind of like
I think part of the meh comes from like we had probably the best defenses play each other.
Yeah,
it was a defensive game.
Oh, completely.
It was 0 touchdowns in the first half. I think we had our first in the third quarter.
Yeah.
And then so it was 9-0 at half.
Yeah,
yes, it was.
So 3.
So the other thing that was amazing is I always think of the amount of money that switched because of certain plays. So the over would have hit when Kenneth Walker scored that touchdown. And so then they called the flag on it. They brought it back. And so then he did not score the touchdown. Then it stayed under.
I thought that under was like a lock, and it
was.
was.
It was.
Had that touchdown gone with that holding, it would have been. I'd have cashed a nice little prop as well.
So that was another one that was a crazy one that one play changed a lot of money markets.
Yeah. Well, you make a good point too. Like if you remember the Packers-Bears game,
Mm-hmm.
snow.
Yep.
They're in Chicago.
Yep.
Caleb Williams is like 100 yards back. He flips it into the end zone for the touchdown. That was like dramatic.
Kick. Totally.
And then this game was just field goal, 3 and out, 3 and out, punt, 3 and out. So different game, but
different game.
They were all about to give the MVP to the kicker.
The kicker.
I thought he was gonna get it. I'd have been mad I didn't bet it too.
Yeah.
You brought it up. The odds were just crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, but it ended up going to Kenneth Walker III, 135 yards rushing. Like 27 passing yards or catches.
Yeah.
It's weird that football's like in the books
now.
You know,
it's sad. It saddens me.
It was even crazier. Today's the day they already put out the lines for next year for the division odds.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Did they really?
They did, yeah. So the Buccaneers are favored.
I was going to ask that.
Yeah. So the crazy thing is they actually go Buccaneers, New Orleans, Atlanta, Panthers.
Wow.
Which is kind of crazy considering the Panthers won it this year. You know what I mean? So and I thought it was really where the New Orleans love.
Yeah,
I was like,
they really like that quarterback.
They do.
I don't blame them, to be honest. Like, he looked pretty good.
I saw the odds and I was like, this feels very odd. You know what I mean? And then also Seattle just won the thing. They're third in their division.
Really?
They got a Rams, 49ers, Seattle, and then Arizona.
That ain't no respect at all.
Well, because it's kind of like you said, Sam Darnold didn't do much.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people still don't believe in Sam Darnold.
Well, I think part of it has to do with schedules, right? Because they're going to
100%.
right?
They're going to.
Because you're completely correct. Whoever wins your division, you have the hardest schedule. That's probably the Panthers.
You're Carolina, absolutely. Because they were favored in one game all season.
Yes.
And then they won way more than they were supposed to.
Totally.
And then now they're going to have tougher. They should have a tougher schedule.
And the Buccaneers should be healthy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Should be.
One would think.
The 49ers should have been healthy.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. So, but I just think it's just crazy. We're literally a few days removed, and they've already put up the lines up.
Yeah, man.
Here's an interesting question for you: are the Chiefs favored to win their division?
They are not.
Oh, who is Broncos?
No, it's actually the Chargers.
Really?
There's so much respect for the Chargers.
So much fun. Well, because you got second. This will be our third year now with Harbaugh, right?
Yeah, exactly. And so there's a ton of respect for the team. You know what I mean?
So. Yes. Well, we'll be doing a lot of baseball betting here coming up.
Yeah. Definitely.
Spring training is going to be starting soon.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, should we talk some golf?
Oh, 100%. As we mentioned, the last tournament, awesome playoff. Kind of moving into this tournament. This one's all about it's the Pebble Beach. It's all about smaller greens. Mm-hmm. And so I think I mentioned before, but when you think about betting different golfers, it's all about betting the right guy for the right course.
Yep.
If you have a super long course, you want guys that can obviously strike the ball longer. When you think about a smaller, shorter course, you really want to focus on those guys that can get on the green. You know what I mean? And so that's kind of some of the stuff I was looking at this week. One of you guys want to go first on who you got?
Yeah, so like with the Waste Management Tour, like he was saying, like there were just long, skinny fairways. So people who could drive the ball and be accurate.
Huge advantage.
So yeah, with this one, they're going to be looking at more for approach play, more for iron play. And I think they're predicting some rain, maybe even playing the last day with rain and wind.
I think Sunday was supposed to be rain.
Yep,
yeah,
Sunday.
So that's going to be interesting. So for the Waste Management, I actually ended up taking. So I talked about Si Woo Kim, and I talked about taking this top 20. I actually laddered it. I took his top 40, top 30, top 20,
awesome.
top 10, and top 5, and I took him to win.
Dang.
Of course, different denominations.
Yep.
And I walked away, I believe, with an extra $40.
Well, what I love the fact is that morning he sent over all the screenshots of the victory.
Yeah.
I'm like, this guy won all these bets. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the only one he missed was the win.
Was the
win. He tied for third.
Yeah.
So that was really good.
I'm just curious, Kev. Sorry to jump in.
No,
How did you tier it? Because I know, like, if it's like top 40, the payout's worse. If it's 30, the payout's better. Like,
did
you go one unit?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
So like top 40, I went 1.5 units because that was at minus 250, right?
Got it. Okay. Yeah.
So I'm trying to kind of win the money back that I'm going to bet on the other ones as well. But like top 40, top 30 were kind of in the books.
Yeah.
The top 30 was actually at minus 150.
Wow. Yeah.
And that I put like 1.2.
Okay.
Nice.
Right.
Yeah.
So like I have like $10 units, so I put 15 and 12.
Okay, cool.
Right.
Yeah.
And then when we get to the plus money, the top 20 was plus 125. So I did a little bit less than 1 unit.
Okay.
Top 10 plus 250. I did half a unit.
Okay.
Top 5, I did half a unit. And then first, it's 22 to 1 odds.
Yeah.
$2 to $3.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah,
I love it.
I like the way you did that. That's cool.
Yeah, so I ended up actually winning that way. So for this one, I actually wrote down a lot. I think what I'm going to end up doing is laddering Jason Day. Yeah. So he's going to be sitting at the same odds. Since Siwoo Kim has done so great the past 3 tournaments, for 2026, his odds have now gotten a lot worse.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So like now his top 20 is even money. So I'm looking at Jason Day. Jason Day has been known to be good with his irons, to do well on the small greens, on the courses of small greens. So I'm going to be laddering him as well, which is at top 40 minus 200, 30 minus 135.
That's not bad.
20 plus 175, 10 plus 400, and 5 plus 800.
So you're going all the way to 5.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah,
it's got great iron play.
Yeah. So we're gonna see how that works out. So that's one thing that I'm looking at. I'm also thinking about taking a 30 to 1 shot on Victor Hovland just to win.
Okay. Cool. I like it. Are you gonna do the without Scotty bet or no?
I'm probably gonna do the without Scotty bet.
I'm gonna this whole year until otherwise. I'm always doing without Scotty.
Yeah. So
I don't want to get beat by Scotty. Even in this tournament, he had a terrible Thursday. They're even talking he might miss the cut. And then on the final day, he's like one stroke away. It's like who is this guy?
5 for 3rd. Yeah.
I remember texting you guys on Friday. I'm like, Sky's on a birdie train.
Yeah.
And then he made the cut.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then he had a great Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm just like, he got to like 5th, 4th, 3rd.
Yeah. He did. Yeah. Totally insane.
So if you do look at that actually for Jason Day for first, which I'll probably throw like $2 on.
Yeah. Why not?
He is 50 to 1 odds to win, but without Scotty, he's 30 to 1.
30 probably.
So it's still
Oh, it's still big money. Yeah. So I still like that a lot.
So I thought about just throwing it on a little bit on him, a little bit on Victor Hovland, 30 to 1. I'll probably check out his his odds without Scotty.
Yeah.
Probably 20 to 1.
Yeah.
And then I'll probably throw in a Pearson Cootie top 20. So I guess I got to pick 3, right?
Yeah.
So we didn't go into the Olympic hockey, but since that's starting, I'm going to take Canada at minus 2.5 on their puck line against the Czech Republic.
Okay.
And that's at 10:40 tomorrow morning.
We'll get in on it, yeah.
And then I'm going to do the ladder for Jason Day and then the Victor Hovland to win.
Well, I like that.
So
and I'm actually taking a page out of your book. And so Russell Henley, I think he is built for this course. And so they're saying the last 4 times he's played, he's been top 15 type of deal. And so he's actually money for top 20. You know what I mean? Plus money. And so I'm like, he's never not been a top 20. So I'm going to do top 20, top 30, top 40.
For Hovland?
For Russell Henley.
Russell Henley.
Yeah. So I'm going to do 20, 30, and 40, and then I'm actually going to do a couple units. You know what I mean? Because I feel it's a pretty safe bet. And so I'm just gonna do that and just kind of see how that works for this tournament.
Yeah.
Because I kind of like that, just having one guy and just kind of really.
I love that.
And because like you said, when I heard he's never not been top 20 at this course. It's like. And it's plus money?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, why are we not doing this?
Well, that I didn't mention with Jason Day, too. Yeah, he hasn't finished worse than top 25 there.
Yeah, exactly.
The past 4 years, and he's been top 10 twice.
Yeah, and the cool thing about this tournament, there is no cut line. There's not. There's no cut line. You know what I mean?
There's only 80 players.
They're only playing 80 players.
So Thursday and Friday. So Thursday, they're playing Pebble, I believe, and then Friday, Spyglass.
Spyglass, yeah.
And then it's all Pebble, but it's only 80 players, so smaller field.
Yep.
I also heard, too, that... when people play Pebble Beach, about 50% of the time on a par 4 or 5, they use an iron.
Yeah.
And the PGA players about 68% of the time.
Yeah.
So they're not bombing drives.
No.
These guys are hitting probably, shorter irons, mid irons.
Yeah. It's all about iron play.
It's all about
iron play.
It's like fairway positioning.
Yeah.
You got to be accurate. You got to deal with the wind. Yeah. There's a lot going on.
Yeah. So I just find it interesting, I love the no cut line. That's kind of crazy.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah,
that's awesome. That's on my bucket list. I want to play that course. So
Yeah.
We can play it up the road at the simulator.
Yeah.
We can play on Tiger Woods golf.
I mean, it's amazing. So that's my play. It's all about Russell Henley this week.
Yeah. Well, I've got a play for you guys. So I just made this bet about 20 minutes ago. So I took 10 players head-to-head, parlayed all of it. So I'm going to run you through the list. $25 bet pays $8,500.
Okay.
So I got Si Woo Kim.
Yeah.
Taking down JJ Spawn.
Feels easy.
Minus 120. I got Jake Knapp, who's awesome with the iron play and wedge play. Good putter. He's minus 160 over Steven Fisk.
Never heard of Fisk. I like it.
Exactly. I also have Xander Schauffele, which he did not make the top 40 in the waste management.
He did not.
I was very surprised by that. But he's playing Jordan Spieth, who I would fade Spieth as much as you can. He's been playing awful. He's not in a rhythm.
Yep.
Xander is a minus 125. I got Rory McIlroy, minus 170 over Ryan Fox.
How's that even a matchup?
I don't know. Matt Fitzpatrick, minus 150 over Tony Finau, who's been struggling. Jason Day is plus 130 over Cameron Young. Wow. Kev, you might want to look at that one.
I was just solo about. I like that because Cameron Young's been struggling.
And we got Scotty Scheffler, minus 185 over Hideki Matsuyama.
Yep.
And then we got Ludwig Aberg, minus 105 over Colin Morikawa, who's had a rough start this year in his outings. And the last one is, what's how you spell it? Thigala?
Yeah, Thigala.
Thigala. By the end of the season, I'm going to be nailing this. He's minus 135 over Tom Haig.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Feel pretty good about that.
I love this. Yeah. So, did you get? Is it the full tournament or just for Thursday?
It's the full tournament.
That's even better.
It's even better. Yep, it's the full tournament. So
I like that bet a lot.
Super pumped about that. Those are my plays.
You should share that bet with the group.
I will. I'll do it right now.
We'll get on that. Nice.
Oh, all right.
You guys. So I was kind of playing with the app a little bit and kind of seeing what kind of thing I can get into. Have you guys looked at the nationality?
I've seen that before.
Have you seen how it works? And it's not even that they win; it's just that they're the top of the nationality, right? Based off of that. No, just top in general.
I thought they had a win.
So top Asian player.
Yeah.
Right. So Si Woo Kim. I just got your message there. Top Asian player Si Woo Kim plus 150.
Okay.
Or you have Matsuyama at plus 200, and then it kind of falls off from that.
So that's for all of Asia.
It's just the Asia, yeah, exactly, and all the players are there. So you have he has to win out of the 5, and you get plus 150.
I love that.
I do too. Then you go into Rory. He's plus 250 to beat out the British and the Irish.
Yeah.
And then, or you can go into the top continental European, and you have Victor Hovland that kind of leads that. So I think I'm going to try it out and just kind of see how it goes.
Yeah. Like I said, this is all the early beginning part of us learning new things. Like this ladder thing you did. When I saw that on Sunday, all those winners, I'm like, I got to start doing this. This is cool.
Yeah.
You ride a guy on multiple levels.
And it's like not just betting on who's going to win and who's going to beat head-to-head. There's a lot of options on these sportsbook apps.
It's so hard to pick the winner.
So it's fun to do what you did with the tiering and talking about the international stuff.
That's super neat. Yeah.
I thought with this it was just like you're going to pick which country's going to win it all. But no, when you could pick a player that's the best in that grouping, I'm like, I like that a lot. Actually.
Yeah,
I love that.
That's really good.
I love that. So for example, Scotty's like a plus 200 if he's the top of his thing. Yeah. Actually, wait. That's better odds than it is if he wins it all.
That's what I'm saying.
It's pretty 275 if he wins.
But okay, so
but plus 200, I mean,
just for him to pretty much
you cut down the field.
Correct, you cut down the field a different way. So just kind of need something to kind of take a look at for sure.
Yeah, I also saw too. I didn't know they have this. So there's different groupings. So, like for example, on the Hard Rock app, they had more Rory McIlroy's plus 275 to beat, and he'd have to beat these guys. So Ryan Fox, Jordan Spieth, Robert McCantry, Xander Schauffele, and Fleetwood.
I feel like that's a good bet.
That seems pretty good.
I know.
The other one was Si Woo Kim plus 300. Against JJ Spawn, Sam Burns, Shane Lowry, Corey Connors. That doesn't seem that hard.
I'd feel more comfortable with that one.
The Si Woo Kim one?
Yeah. So like Rory, the only reason I'm hesitant with Rory is because he's playing on 2 tours right now. He's playing on the PGA and the DP World Tour.
Yep.
So he's going to be doing a lot of traveling.
A lot of traveling.
That's true. But he's a consummate professional.
Yes, he is.
He gets better seats than we do on international flights.
Yeah.
I know.
I have a putter. I love the idea of the Siwoo Kim in that Group B.
Yeah, I do like that one. That one seems pretty good.
There's just so many fun options.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's a lot of options that I didn't even know about.
But if you decided to do the matchups, the head-to-heads, you can do them like live too.
Yeah.
So like if you're kind of seeing a player kind of start off kind of hot and you want to hop in on that,
yeah,
just do that live and then kind of just watch that player, and it's kind of fun to watch.
Yeah, they open up a lot of lines like after the Friday tournament. You'll see a lot of shifting on the winners. You'll see still they still have top 20 in there, I believe.
Wow.
Even after Friday.
That's cool.
So you're saying that you could probably hedge this thing I did. So, like, I've got the whole tournament.
Yeah.
So, if we're cooking into Saturday or whatever, I could always hedge that a little bit.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
It'll be tricky because how many legs do you have?
It's like 10.
Yeah, it's very tricky.
It's a little tricky.
It's get a little complicated. It's very tricky.
Hey, here's the thing. You know at least half those are going to hit.
Yeah, exactly.
So, it's really like only 5.
Yeah, I mean,
It will be fun to see what happens.
Yes, definitely.
So, what do we got? Did you have some Olympic stuff you want to talk about?
So, I mean, we could talk about the Olympics. I yesterday bet on the women's hockey team. That's what it's kind of came to.
Yeah.
Fun, and I even watched it because what's kind of cool on Peacock is you guys can watch it and pick your sport and kind of watch it.
Peacock's pretty awesome.
Which I love that. So I was watching Italy play the German hockey team, and it was kind of fun to watch.
Yeah.
At the end, they were able to sneak out the win right before the period ended, which I was like, thankfully, so because they were heavily favored. So then, and that's kind of neat. A big upset today happened. Finland lost to Slovenia.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So
that's kind of wild. 4-1, heavily favored.
Wow.
They were
that was crazy.
They were minus 400, minus 500 favorite, and they just lost. So that was kind of wild to watch. So
Sweden beat Italy.
Yep, Sweden beat Italy.
I mean, they covered, so it looked a little dicey until
the
third quarter.
It did because they were minus 2.5.
Yeah,
and they covered. It was 5-2 at the end. But I guess what I'm saying is like one of the strategies I kind of take is I parlay like a lot of the favorites on the money line, just because the puck could be a little dicey. So for example, tomorrow if I took Switzerland over France at a minus 1,600, I took Canada over Czechoslovakia money line at minus 550. I did Germany at minus 275, and then I finished it up with Team USA. Those 4 leg parlays a minus 130.
That's not bad at all.
On the heavy favorites.
Heavy
just do it. I mean, it's just fun to just have it in there.
You might get some better odds if you look at without overtime too.
I don't know if they'll be parlay, but yeah, it's true. But
only way I bet hockey.
Yeah, but I still like those odds. So that's kind of my biggest thing.
So you're saying that if you add the no overtime, his bet would be juiced up?
Probably. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
If they let you parlay, which
if you're allowed to parlay.
Let me play with that while you guys are chatting up.
Yeah. Anyways, whenever I bet hockey, I always bet without overtime because it's such a better odd. It's just crazy how that juices it up. I mean, overtime's what, 10% of the time? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If that.
It seems like it happens often, but those are the games that you're watching.
Yeah, I was
close.
Yeah. That's a good point too. Yeah. So.
Do you guys think that like the betting odds are just like a better favor for the normal everyday bettor with the Olympics because there's just like it's the Olympics. It's like once every 4 years for the Winter Olympics, and it's like I don't know. Are these guys that good at handicapping this stuff, like curling?
Well, my biggest thing is the fact that one, they don't have a lot of knowledge on them because they're not playing each other all that often.
Yeah.
And they're not local.
And then the
teams.
second thing too is the handle or the amount bet on these games is not as much. And so they're putting their A team on the Super Bowl.
Well, that's
like the C teams working the curling events.
Yeah, like if you're the MGM or the Bally's or something, your A team's on like the Lakers game.
Yes, exactly.
And you're like not worried about the skeleton luge.
Yeah, no, it's exactly
when it's like deep countries.
By the way, it's pretty funny. Today I was watching the double luge or whatever, and like they let have 2 people like laying on each other. Yep. And I'm like,
I saw that.
What a weird game.
Yeah.
Very weird.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
There's a different channel with that where there's alternate. You
get the fuzzy line.
You have to pay more. I know a guy who can put. He can put rabbit ears in.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Okay, so I had another thought and question for you guys. What do you think right now? So football's over. So we've got basketball, NBA. We've got college basketball. Baseball's around the corner. We've got hockey. Like, what is your guys' favorite sport if you are trying to make a few bucks on this?
I'm going to focus heavily on college basketball.
Okay.
The reason being is there's so many games.
A lot of
games. So very similar to what we were just talking about. The A team is working the NBA.
Yeah.
The C team is working Conference USA basketball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so when you start to think of those smaller leagues, there's always opportunities there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if you just stay on top of the injury report, you stay on top of who's hot, what's going on.
Yeah.
There's a lot of opportunity with that.
Yeah. You just gotta we don't see the lines as quick as we'd like. Like
I agree.
Like NFL is easy because it's once a week, so the lines come out on Tuesday.
Easy for our format.
But like college basketball, there's games every day.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
You're lucky if you hit a time when they show tomorrow's games on the app.
Yeah.
Like today, there are a lot of games tomorrow that are on the app now.
I'm surprised. There's a ton of them.
I was looking at 4:00 today, and there was nothing for tomorrow.
Yeah. It'd be nice if you had like a 2-day head start.
Yeah.
But I did notice there's probably 60 games that are already on. The lines are out for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
a lot of games.
Yeah, we've talked before. It'd be kind of fun to like break down. Like there's so much like Stony Brook versus St. Paul.
That's what I mean.
Or something where it's like, who really knows about these teams? Yeah. How deep are they going?
But you watch a couple games, you guys see what's going on.
Exactly. I mean, they're watching like Duke, North Carolina, Michigan, and whatnot.
Yeah. So for me, personally, I'm going to be focusing on college basketball.
Yeah, we got a big trip coming up.
Yeah, man. We got to win some money on that. Yeah, definitely.
I still have my ticket out there for all the heavy favorites to win their conferences.
I love that.
Yeah, I think it was like 50 pays out 2,500.
Let's go.
Nice. We got anything else to cover? Oh, any final thoughts from you?
I mean, we touched a little bit about it, so let's talk about it. College basketball. Guess who's no longer undefeated?
Arizona.
Arizona lost to Kansas.
Yep.
With their best player out of that game.
Wow, that's crazy.
So very interesting. So guess who's undefeated at 24-0?
Who's that?
Miami of Ohio.
Really? The Bobcats?
I didn't know that.
I
did not know this.
Yes, they're undefeated.
Dang.
They are kicking butt.
All right, so the question is, are we just hating on the Bobcats? That streak can't go on forever.
I was wondering that. So I'm actually looking
to
see if the lines are out, and of course they are not looking to be so. But I'll tell you what they are playing. They're playing Ohio, but not Ohio State, Ohio.
Yeah.
So you have these two names that
I know, right?
you have Ohio, not the Ohio, playing Miami, Ohio, not the Miami. So we have this head-to-head. I mean, obviously Miami will be favored. What the point spread is, we don't know. Miami of Ohio.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta say it.
You gotta say it.
In Miami.
I don't if we're talking about the context. It's like if I said Kevin, money line. You know it's you, bro. You know it's you, bro. Money line.
Or money line of Kevin.
Money line of Kevin, exactly.
You guys ever been to Miami, Ohio?
I have not.
Me neither.
No. Is that a real place?
Speaking of Kevin of the money line, you guys watched any of that the Kingdom? That was it the Night of Seven Kingdoms?
No,
I gotta get on.
It was really good.
Show.
No, but I am on episode 7 of Game of Thrones.
Oh, I like it.
I just started.
Let's
It's
go, dude.
awesome.
Bring it up. Bring it up. Do
so
that. It's a good show. It's a good show.
Also, if you're looking for a good movie, Send Help.
Sand Help's amazing.
You watch it too?
I saw it.
I gotta watch it.
Fantastic.
I gotta go.
See it again.
Yeah, I want to see it in the movie theater. It looks pretty good.
It's fantastic. So, all right. Well, we will see if my crazy 10-game parlay hits.
Yep.
We're excited about the Pebble Beach, the Pro-Am, AT&T Pro-Am.
Yep.
So have a good one. We'll see you next week.
Take it easy.
Next week.
See it.
See you.